Most of my friends were starting to go to college in St. Cloud, or some in Mankato. I really like St. Cloud. Looking at St. Cloud Tech College, they had the Sales and Business Management program, which appealed to me, and it was a 2-year program. Cost was affordable and just seemed like a good fit. The year before I graduated, I started roofing for a contractor on my own. Had my own tools, got my own insurance, and so the day after graduation, we were working. Hired my first employee, a friend of mine at that time anyway, also another student of Becky's. We worked together and just continued to grow the business through the years, and met new contractors, started advertising. At that time it was a phone book. You put your ad in the phone book. The classes at St. Cloud Tech helped me with some of the advertising stuff too, and what to say, where to put things, different tips and tricks. So started doing more advertising, knowing I wanted to get out of the new construction market. At that time it was booming, but you could see the end was near. So the more I could advertise and get people to call me directly, homeowners, business owners, and doing remodeling work, there was a lot more money in it. Control your schedule, and also hailstorms are a big part of that as well. So we've gotten lucky through the years to get, there was a big hailstorm in 2007 in Sartell, one in Albany in 2012. Just seems like every couple of years God blesses us with a hailstorm, and that's a big part of our business too. 2019, we were starting to really outgrow the shop that we were at. My family was growing. It was a good time to start looking for something different. I knew I wanted a more commercial location. So we found a piece of land, started the construction of the shop summer of 2019, and I think we moved in January 20th, something like that. I really like to stay where we're at, service the people that we have for years. If that requires a little bit of growth, I think we can handle that. And if it is a little bit downturn due to the economy, I think we can handle that as well. I think St. Cloud Technical College helped me prepare for what I'm doing now by being around the professors, seeing how they conducted themselves, how they talked, the business language that they used, and how professional they were in pushing you to be better. Now, most of my instructors have become customers of mine. I still see them, around town. They're still willing to help out or have a conversation, or if I want to bounce ideas off of somebody. So just that alone, that small town feel, close-knit community, was a big help to my business, and still is. Very thankful for the teachers. Me personally, I strongly recommend a 2-year college. I think you can always start there. You can always add on. I didn't have to spend additional time in school, additional money at a state college or something, and for credits that I didn't need or didn't apply to what I was going to be doing. Start at the 2-year college, and don't find something you like, you can always change your school or go to a 4-year school at that time. But starting with the 2-year college just seems to be the right fit for a lot of people.